Hi, I'm John, and this is part 14 of my Valheim Call to Arms playthrough series with mods. Hello, and welcome back to Valheim. In the previous parts, we went through the sunken crypt here on this swamp in its entirety, and we got a load of scrap iron from there. We brought it over here to the Black Forest fortress ruins, and yeah, our smelters are hard at work processing them, turning them into usable iron. So yeah, now that the sunken crypts have been cleared out of all of the scrap iron and the valuable items that we found there, I think it's time to move on from there, pick up the portal, and start heading towards north to the swamp where bone mass is. But since we were in the crypts in the previous parts, I don't know if I want to go straight back in there. So I'm thinking if I should head to the sacrificial stones and see if I can come up with a better build out there, because yeah, I'm not entirely happy with what I've got there so far. So I'm just gonna grab some stone, some wood, and what else would I need with me? I'm gonna need to craft a workbench, a stone cutter, so I'm gonna need some iron with me. There's a forge, so I'm gonna need coal and copper. Let's see if I can get started with these. And yeah, I guess I'll return here if I need anything else. But yeah, it would be nice to have a place to stay in there. So let's build one. I guess I could put all of this stuff into the cart and take that with me. And I think it's easier to go to the lake house and move from there. Because the portal at the Forsaken Hill is down in the basement, so it's gonna be a bit difficult to get the cart out from there. Alright. Oh, I've got a lot of coal stashed away in here. It's a good thing that I came here. The coal doesn't really have a use all the way out here. Alright. Definitely brings back some memories being out here. It's the first house that we settled in. Alright. Let's take all of this stuff. I might actually need some fine wood with me, so let's just grab some. Oh, I did a lot of damage to the cart. And maybe the falling tree also helped. in that. There we go. Let's repair that up and get moving towards here. I think that's gonna be the spot for now. It's at least a little bit closer than the lake house. It's still not right next to the sacrificial stones, but maybe it doesn't have to be right there. I think it's more important to have a good view and feel to the place, and I think this place delivers on that. Okay, so this is where we will build. I don't know how far the water is gonna rise when a storm is gonna hit, but we're gonna have to keep that in mind, that it's definitely gonna rise when a storm hits. So let's just start by putting down some workbenches and then some stone floor. I don't have like a full idea of what I'm doing right now, but I have some ideas. Let's see how far we get with the amount of stone that I currently have with me. Does this need support under it? It might. Well, we'll find out when it breaks. Like, this piece is definitely gonna. There we go. And that's. But I guess that's a good thing that it's not too close. Yeah, too close to the surface of the water. Alright. Then I'm gonna have a few pieces like this. Let's get rid of the grayling. And I guess I'm just gonna have to continue. I think I'm gonna have to put down some. Oh, already out of stone. Okay, that happened a lot quicker than I was anticipating, but that's fine. Just gonna have to get more of it then. Let's actually take that out, because we have to put another pillar on top of it. And then here I'm gonna have some wooden gates. Oh, I think I didn't quite put these in the right place. Is that about in the middle? There we go. Let's try that again. It's still so much... let's see. That's more like it. Okay. And then the gates. There we go. Now they don't clip through the stone pillars. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more stone, so I guess I'm gonna just get some from the yard here. I should eat if I suddenly get invaded. I mean, there's a lot of stone around, so let's just spend some time gathering it. Pickaxe isn't really good in combat situations. It's so slow to attack with. But I'm sure I can... I'll have plenty of time to get used to it in the mountains while fighting stone golems. Alright. Let's put some of that into the backpack so that I can carry more of it. Hello. And not great survival instincts on that deer, running towards the thing that scared it. Again. Hello. Okay, I think that's... well, let's get more. Because I just know that I'm gonna need a lot of stone, so... I don't want to spend time running back and forth collecting more of it. So So let's just try to get as much as I can right now. And hope that it is enough. Oh. Oh. Can I get the wrist? Here we go. Okay. That looks like a good amount. Let's hope that it is enough. Alright. Let's put as much of it into the cart as we can. And we are gonna need a lot of it, so I'm sure that's not gonna last for too long. Okay, let's actually move these closer to the house now that we know where the house is gonna be. Let's bring the cart in here as well, so it doesn't get out of range. There we go. And let's get building. Maybe I should bring the whole thing a bit more towards this way. Let's get rid of this rock. Gather the stone from it to put it into good use. Let's actually get rid of that. Alright. There we go. Let's put down some torches to keep away the graylings. That's not right. There we go. I guess we're still gonna have to continue it. Yeah, let's just bring in more this way. I'm sure that will be able to carry its own weight. It's still hitting the ground, right? Just about. Okay. That is no longer. So let's actually get rid of these and bring them this way. Okay, I think that's about right. And then I guess I can get rid of these. let's move the workbench to this corner. Oh, that's cool. A shaman with a winter coat on it, covered in snow. Can't say I have seen one of those before. There we go. That should be enough. And I need to think for a moment. I think that's good for what I'm going for. So I'm gonna have like a base level down here and then a house upstairs. But yeah, let's see how this works out. I'm already out of stone again. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go and get more of it. Let me just put down some roof pieces temporarily in here, so that I can fix my equipment, and with them fixed, I'm gonna head out to get some more stone. Really? Everyone is grouped up against me. Alright, you're just being annoying. Let's pick all the stone we can find from the ground as well. I think the noise from mining attracts the Great Dwarfs to my location. Alright. Using those stone labs, what are they called? The square stone, these stone floor, it takes a lot of stone. What is it, 6 pieces per? Yeah, that's a lot. And if you're not building on a smooth surface, then you're gonna need to put down more. Well, I could have actually just used the hoe to bring up the terrain and save some stone with that. Maybe I should backtrack a bit. Although I do kind of like to keep the floor or the terrain as it is, so it feels more natural. I think that's one of the things that bugs me with the Forsaken Hill build that I made. The fact that I leveled the terrain up there. Alright, let's put this stone into the backpack. Let's just get more of it. Alright, let's see if this is enough to at least get the basics of the build down. Some neck creatures trying to destroy my build. Might take them a while to get through it. But yeah, I guess I could just lift up the terrain, save some stone that way. Let's do that, because yeah, there's a lot of stone going to waste if I have multiple layers of this stone floor going here. I probably shouldn't be eating the best food that I can at the moment, since I'm just building here. I should use some low-level foods. I'm already out of muck shake. Yeah, let's see if I level the ground. Does it raise it at all? I need to be here where the ground is higher up, and then it will. Because I think it levels the ground to the level where you are currently standing, and not where you are pointing the tool at, if you get what I mean. Alright. And now just continue building. I'm sure I saved a lot of stone with that. Let's see if I can still raise it up a bit. Because I don't think these pieces are hitting the ground at the moment. Maybe I should raise ground a bit, and then there we go. Don't want to raise it too high, but oh, can't block with that. Here we go. That's not quite right. Day 34, alright. We've been out here for the entire night. Let's see, how big do I want to make this? Oh, and now I get invaded. Well, I guess it's a good thing I had the good foods with me. Oh. I don't really have anywhere to hide, so I guess I'll just take this fight on. There's always a chance to get some good loot, right? Come on then. How long is this raid gonna last? There we go. The foul smell is gone. Is there anyone left? There's one Draugr there, running away. Let's see if I can hit it. I think I did. Definitely. But it didn't drop anything special. Well, can't always get good loot. Alright. This should add some extra structural support to this. I don't know if I'm gonna... I think this is long enough or wide enough, depends on how you look at it. Like this. Oh, where'd you come from? A bit late to the party, eh? Let's hope you brought some epic loot with you. Okay, maybe I'll get rid of these gates then. Replace them with some... Or should I put some stone walls there? Because I'm thinking about putting some stone walls in here. Just gonna need to line them up with the door. Like that? Yeah. So I guess I could now line that up with that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's large enough. Just gonna try to raise the ground a bit so I don't have to use that much stone. Or can I not raise the ground any further? I mean, I guess it's cheaper to do it this way than to use the stone floor pieces. But now it won't level itself. Oh well. And then maybe finish it off with these again. Okay. And now I'm out of stone. Once more. There's plenty here. Let's bring this closer. And put these pillars at the edges there. I think I'm just gonna use a stone wall at this end as well. There we go. Or wait, was I... I guess I was thinking about not making it this big. Well, I'll have time to think it over. Let's finish this up. I guess I should have stairs here. Man, these are... they cost a lot. 8 stone pieces. That's not cheap. Should I have only one? Wait, these are 3? And then the big wall is only 6. So 1 block costs half of a huge wall. That's weird. Let's actually put down one of these, because it only costs 4. Again, we save some with that. But, okay. If I'm gonna do what I'm thinking of doing, then this is gonna cost a lot. Because what I'm thinking of doing is, well, let me just do it. Oh. Okay, and now I don't have enough stone left to actually make the staircase. Should I just build it out of wood and save a ton of stone? I think that is the way to go, unfortunately. I can always modify this later if I'm not happy with how it turns out. Alright, I guess that's a bit too far away for it to catch the stone that's left over here. Let's just manually bring it over here. And yeah, let's just build it out of wood then. Or I guess I don't have to have it go that long. Or do I? No, I can do it like this. You're gonna get stuck there now. How come this one isn't attaching to that? The other one did. Well, I can just do it like that. And then oh. Where did I build that? Somewhere. Oh. Inside the ground. It's nice. I guess I am gonna have to get rid of that grailing down there, because it's gonna destroy my wooden walls if left unchecked. Alright. I guess I'll start by putting down some supporting structures. It's important to have. Okay, now I'm gonna have to decide if I want to make it wider or longer. Again, depending on how you look at it. But I'm definitely gonna need more wood. Actually, a lot more wood. I have materials for chests, so let's make one. And just leave everything here. At least everything that I don't need right now. Oh. Oh. Let's turn all of this in here. Okay, that's quite full. But that's alright. Right, I can see through the stairs. I'm not gonna like that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make that out of stone. Okay, well, add that to the list of things to do. I guess I could pick up the foods from the lake house, eat those on the while I'm building out here, because I don't really need the good foods until there is a foul smell from the swamps again. Then I'm gonna need some good foods, but I mean, how unlucky would I need to be to get raided again? Do I have a bed in here? I guess I could sleep over the night. Because these Greylings and Grey Dwarfs are becoming a menace in the night time. How did it hit that tree all the way over there? Strange. Oh. Definitely did not scare the living crap out of me. What's up, guys? Alright, we got plenty of wood from that. Should last me for a while. Guess I'm gonna need a fire if I want to sleep over the night. Which I think might be a good idea at this point. I had some foods here, right? Well, that's gonna do. Let's cook some more deer meats. Back to the basics. But I guess it's good to eat these kinds of foods when out here and building. Don't really need to waste the sausages and the foods with the better stats. Just cook all the deer and boar meats that I have. Or actually, making sausages, it requires raw boar meat, right? I think. So let's not cook the rest of it. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the deer meat to cook, and then I think we're gonna end this part there. Let me mark this on the map. It's about there, right? Forsaken, I guess we're gonna call that Forsaken Shore. And yeah, the building process is unfinished at the moment, but we will continue in the next part because I think I've been at it for long enough right now. So yeah, we didn't really make any progress in a sense in this part, but I guess building your base is also considered progress in some way, so in that way we are making progress. So yeah, hopefully in the next parts we will finish building the Forsaken Shore, and yeah, then we can move on to other things, like getting to the swamp of bone mass. But now it's time to bid you farewell, so thank you for watching, like the video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more Valheim.